All right, let me go take a gander. Let me show my people what's going on.
I'm here for a little bit longer.
Oh, what time are you out of here? 5, right?
I'm not here 5.
Okay, I'll make it quick. All right, guys. So I do apologize about that. I was just talking to my good buddy Dennis. We sell a lot of homes together. So right now, the location that I'm at is out in the southwest of the Las Vegas Valley. Let me put on my hat backwards here so that way it look cool, right? Especially with my glasses on. But we are just west of the 15. And if we just go head east, within like 2 minutes, you're literally on Las Vegas Boulevard. And I live on that side of the street, Las Vegas and Warm Springs. Then we have the airport right here. The only downfall here is that you're always going to get the planes here, the flight path. However, the insulation in the houses here are very good. They're using 2x6 and a very thick insulation, so you're not going to hear those planes landing, but obviously when you're outside. Now, they have a total of 3 different phases. This is phase 1, it's completed. This one is not gated, but the owners are talking about putting a gate. Now phase 2 is just going to be just right up over here, right next door, and they're going to be like more of a cul-de-sac. Then phase 3 is just like less than probably like a quarter of a block down. Now, this is Richmont American Homes. This is kind of like their luxury series. However, what Richmont and what Dennis was actually talking about earlier was that on these are all spec builds, which means as far as the options that you've seen, those are the options that they were picking. But the good news is that corporate is listening to the people, and they're going to go back to where you can actually spec out your own home. So I think that's great, especially for a model like this. Now, this is the Rocco model. Now, the Rocco model is like one of my favorite models. But one thing I do want to point out is that we did get a new ride, and I want to say thank you very much. And that's because for all you guys out there subscribing in the channel, trusting in us, right, to help you purchase a home. So I can't wait to take my clients out on this new ride, and hopefully it's you because it's such a beautiful ride. So we're gonna wait and see who's gonna be the first person that gets to ride this, okay? Let me flip this camera around. So this is the Rocco model, and now the Rocco model is 3,470 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath with a 3-car garage. Now, when we go inside, you're going to see it does come with a lot of upgrades here. And also what I do like about this location is the lot size. Now, I've sold tons of these homes back in the day in Summerlin. Now, one thing I would do is actually put an iron gate here, so that way with the courtyard, you definitely have some more room. As you can see, you have all the pavers. We've got the 8-foot door. Here we got the pre-wire for the camera, which is perfect. Now let's go inside, because wait till you guys see the interior of this. Now this one has definitely like all the bells and the whistles. We've got the 24 by 24 porcelain tile, straight edge on here, floated very well. But as you can see, how open this is, and I definitely love the beams. You have the option as far as like the color of the beams too as well. And look at the upper cabinets. Let's just get the lay of the land. And let me come on this side here. All right. Now they do have one that's already spec'd and ready to go. And so for the Rocco model, they're asking $1,424,950. But I want to go outside here real quick because I want to show you this. These are some really large lots. We do have a street here. I'm going to say it's a little bit more than a major street. You're definitely going to have cars coming and going. This is a corner lot. Obviously, we have the synthetic grass here. And look how huge this is. I mean, if you wanted to put an RV, you definitely have that option. I mean, this is a very, very big backyard. All right, let's go take a look at the type of air conditioning unit that they have. So we have a hose bib here. We've got the pre-wired, the J-box here for your camera system, and a floodlight if you choose to. These look like the Lennox, well actually the, oh, Goodman. Oh wow. These are 2 Goodman AC units. Now these are probably the 454 air conditioning units. This is a 14 SEER rating here. These are actually disconnect boxes because these are the 240. This is how you disconnect it. What we have right here is the whip with the 24 volts here. This goes directly into the thermostat, and then we've got our copper lines here that run into the furnace for the blower. Wow, look at that plane right there, right above us. We've got another J-box here for your light here. And then we have another camera light there, another camera right there, another camera option right here. This, we have a 12-foot stackable slide. This one looks like another 12. These are going to be vinyl now. Okay. Let's take a look on this side, what we got. So we have another air conditioning unit, but now I believe that AC unit right there is for the office. Here we have a small AC unit, and I believe this is for the wine chiller. Gas stub here, and also hose bib, which is perfect. Definitely does come with pavers right here. Now, the kitchen. One of my favorite parts is how large this island is. This island is probably about 5 by 12 feet here. Beautiful quartz side here, it looks like. 2-inch front face waterfall. We have a stem down the middle. Hard composite. Look at that. I mean, it's definitely gorgeous. We got the 42, then we have the upper cabinets, and finishes it off with the crown. Knockdown texture, full overlay cabinets. Obviously, these are going to be dovetails here. But let's see what else kind of cabinets we have. Any type of pull-outs. Okay. Now on this, you do have the monogram 48-inch. Love the backsplash here. Then the pot filler. We've got the LED lights. Monogram double stack. And then we have our ice maker. Oh, love the color of these here. Then we got our valet section. This takes us right into the garage. Now let's take a look at the pantry. Well designed for the pantry. The room is not that large, however, it's very functional with the custom shelves for sure. But man, look at that kitchen. That thing is gorgeous. And I love how this is just all completely open, so it's literally like made to entertain. Now, I've seen in the past, some clients will glass this off and make an office. Here we have the custom wine display. And this one looks like a chiller. Nice. Nice cladding on the top. The only thing that I really don't like is these old school recessed lighting here. I like more of the puck lights, the LED lights. But that, again, that's just personal preference. Here, this is cool. One thing I want to point out that I haven't talked about this for a while. If you have an open floor plan like this, depending on your furniture, it's very important that during your options, not at your design studio, that we actually get an outlet on the floor, because they have to run this before the concrete is actually poured. Sometimes that may be decided at the design studio or when you're going to contract and you're picking your structural. So that's just something that you need to be aware of, because if not, then you have to run your lamp light all the way out to the wall and it's just not going to look good. I definitely do love the cladding here and also the fireplace. Now let's go back here. Let's see what we have here. So this has got to be the primary. Let's turn on the lights here on the primary. The primary is very large. Now if you guys want more information about this, just reach on out to me. I'll get you the specs on this home and all the information that you need. They had the option for the tray ceiling, but again, remember, all these are going to be pre-spec, which means that the builder is going to pick it already for you. However, like Dennis said, there's going to be a new track where you're going to be able to pick all these options yourself and really get into that customized design. That's gorgeous. Now, Richmond was actually one of the first to do the tub inside the shower. And this was probably like in 2000 and I think like 2012, I believe. Oh no, 2017. Here we have our water closet. Then our walk-in closet. Now there's actually another closet, okay? Also, another thing is that if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, I would highly recommend that you subscribe to the channel. Now they also have another spec right now for sale, which is the Roberts model. And also, if you guys want the list of standing inventory, okay, make sure to go to the description of the video and click standing inventory. Then go ahead and register for that. One of the options at that time, you can open up this door to walk right into the laundry room. I think this was actually a perfect idea, especially for the primary. That way you don't have to walk all the way around the main living area. But we're gonna head back over here so that way you guys get the lay of the land. And I know Dennis wants to get going already, so we've got a couple more minutes. We're gonna finish up this video here. So here is the guest bath. Storage. So in this one we got 8-foot doors. These are not solid core doors. 3-panel here. Straight edge cornering. We're gonna head down here. Coming into the office. Then we've got some bedrooms down here. Here's that laundry room here. Now coming into this bedroom. On this one you got 4-can lighting, which is a plus. Guys, if you're speccing out your home, try to get as much as lighting as possible. A lot of times people just, you know, are on a budget and they end up spending their money on cosmetic things. I mean, you can do all that aftermarket. It's going to cost you more to rewire your house. So spend the money on high and low voltage. All right, let's see what we got over here. Carpets are definitely nice and plush for sure. Okay, not bad. We've got transfer ducts. Got another thermostat here coming into the bathroom. One thing I would highly recommend, instead of using a shower curtain, aftermarket, get the glass to do the built-in. The reason why is when you have water damage, this is where a lot of the water damage occurs, right here in the baseboards. Water sucks it up, it goes back here into the drywall, and then you can end up getting mold here. That tends to happen a lot. And also on these corners, so that's something I would highly recommend that you do. I mean, this is definitely a gorgeous home, especially here. I mean, this is really just made to entertain. You have the option for the distribute sounds too as well. I mean, just look at this. Look at that, you got the counter depth monogram refrigerator. It's unreal. All right, guys, if you guys want more information about this property, just let me know. If you guys want the list of all standing inventory for all the builders, click on that link in the description, okay? Other than that, I wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed, folks. If you are considering moving to Las Vegas, we have a lot of free products. We have the relocation guide. Now, the relocation guide talks about neighborhoods, surrounding areas, and school zones, hospitals. Now, once you subscribe to this, what's included is the Power Pack. What is the Power Pack? The Power Pack also includes the current housing market for the month. This talks about single-family residents, condos, and townhomes. And also we have the economic study of what's going on within Las Vegas, Henderson, and North Las Vegas. Now, if you're just a first-time home buyer, you just don't really understand the process, we have the free buyer's guide. This will literally walk you and prepare you for your first purchase. Now, if you are planning on financing, you got to get the mortgage hacks. The mortgage hacks is inside secrets on how to save thousands of dollars of the life of your loan. This also talks about all the type of loan programs, state programs that are available to you as a buyer. Now, if you're also planning on buying a brand new home, but you're not too sure which builder is a better builder, it really comes down to materials and supplies. So this is a comprehensive book that explains everything. 32 questions that you need to ask the builder before you actually buy a home. In addition to that, we also have an educational video that we explain how to actually buy a home. It's actually called the Masterclass Vote, and it's free. It's only about 30 to 40 minutes long, but it's something that is worth looking into. We also have the mortgage calculator. So if you are getting a loan and you want to know what your payments are, mortgage calculator, it breaks it all down. It tells you exactly what your payment's going to be. So again, that is free. In addition to that, if you are considering buying or even selling a home, we are offering you a consultation. So it doesn't matter if you're out of state, because we can do a video chat live. We get to know each other. We explain everything, how it all works to prepare you to buy a home out here in Las Vegas. So just make sure to visit simplyvegashomes.com, or if you want to set up an appointment, give us a call today. Now, if you want to just view more video home tours, just go ahead and click on that link right there. We have over 1,000 video home tours. Other than that, peace.